I was on the original board at Illumina starting in 1998 and was one of the couple guys who actually hired Jay in 1999. I can remember the recruiting dinner very, very well. I had pappardelle with saffron tomato sauce and large shrimp. Jay was also memorable at the dinner. Obviously, we hired the guy.
I first met Jay in 2001. I was in San Francisco at the JP Morgan conference, as was he, and Jay was talking about a brand new company called Illumina, and he was hoping to raise money for it. Obviously he was successful, and he was carrying around with him a little box with a bunch of fiber optic cables sticking out of it, which he said was technology that was going to change how genotyping was performed, and he was right.
I think something that's important to appreciate is the role that mergers and acquisitions have played in the history of Illumina. The obvious one is the acquisition of Solexa just over 10 years ago, which created the technology upon which Illumina is based, upon which Illumina has become so dominant in next generation sequencing.
And it was a bit of a risk for the company to do. And when the announcement was made that the acquisition was happening, a lot of people scratched their heads, but Jay and the team knew that long run, strategically it was going to be a great move, and it certainly has been. I think it's probably one of the most important acquisitions in biotechnology ever.
What's really unique about Jay is he has this amazing infectious enthusiasm to build really great products that solve some incredibly hard problems.
But if you think about what we build at Illumina, we build these enormously complicated instruments. And then we take that and we use it to unravel one of the mysteries of life, right? The key mystery of life. What are we made of? Why are we who we are? And I can't think of a more important thing to do or a more important place to do that than Illumina.
He and the team have built an incredible culture, a unique culture at Illumina. Jay and his team, they are smart, they are decent people, and they want what's best for humanity through the technology, but also for their employees and at the company. He's out there trying to change the world with the help of this amazing team to make the world a better place. And that drives him, and I'm so proud of him.
What was always impressive to me about Jay and Illumina was how they really cared about every detail of the engineering. We worked with them and we would find bugs, and they loved it. They loved finding bugs because they would go fix the bugs. They were amazingly careful, amazingly detailed, and just relentless in figuring out how to make sequencing work. And they brought an entire revolution to biomedical sciences.
Illumina has been incredibly generous in terms of donating genomes, and it has been a win-win for both of us because we have gotten testing that we would never be able to get for our families, and what Illumina has gotten is a basically unbiased, unworked over population to test how whole genome sequencing works as a first-line diagnostic test.
If you think about the fact that, in 2003, we had just sequenced the first human genome at $1 billion, it was really the work that Jay and led the team at Illumina to do that took the cost of sequencing a genome from there all the way down to $1,000 per genome.
The creation of Illumina and its segue into sequencing through the Solexa acquisition revolutionized the tools that are available to all life scientists.
Clearly, without Jay, the world would be a very different place when it comes to genomics.